Supply Insider. My name is Kathy. I'm so glad to have you here today. So, if you're in my Facebook group, I did say we have some housekeeping coming up in the Beauty Supply Insider community. It's just growth, with every growing company, it comes a point where things have to be adjusted a little bit. So, if you've been following my journey, I started as someone who was selling hair online, bundles and human hair wigs. And when my business was actually coming to an expansion, meaning that I wanted to buy some mannequin heads and just to have more pictures online so I can sell my hair better, an opportunity to have a beauty supply store presented itself. And when an opportunity comes my way, I do take advantage of it. So then that's how I ended up being a beauty supply store owner. And my journey was just like many of you. I struggled during that first time. I didn't know where to buy products. I didn't know how to price products. I didn't know what products were very popular. I had an idea, especially like on wig care products, the lace melts, the lace glues, the mousses and all that, scalp oils, just a little bit in my line of what I was doing before. So after trying to do it myself for about maybe 3 months, I had to hire someone to help me. And that opportunity again presented itself because this person had access to some of the industry well-known vendors, and she had built a huge relationship with vendors. And I remember just looking at her like, wow, I would like to just do exactly that. Like how you've saved my life, I wish I can do the same for someone else. Fortunately for me, she was able to spare time and she really did help me out during that time. Unfortunately for you, she actually did exit the beauty supply industry and pursued something else. So then I was like, okay, maybe I can do this too. Let me help other people. And still more people were reaching out to just get the same kind of help that I had just received. So I started helping other people too. And it was pretty informal. I would just do it over the phone. I would answer a few questions. They'll compensate me for my time and, just move that way. And then I had an idea like maybe let me just start documenting my journey on how I'm figuring out all this beauty supply, stuff and just getting to understand the industry. And on a whim, I just decided to post my first video on YouTube. And I did it religiously for over a year before I found my first paying client who found me on YouTube. So when the person reached out to me at this point, still pretty informal, but I had a company name already, so I knew this is gonna be the Beauty Supply Insider. So I sent her our contract, and that's how we started the Beauty Supply Insider. And then another few months passed by. I was still on YouTube using the name of my store. And I decided that, well, it's time to change this and just be the Beauty Supply Insider and keep that going. So went ahead and purchased a domain, started, the website, started accepting web payments and just changed the business up until that point, which was mid last year. So now we are almost 1 year in being officially the Beauty Supply Insider. Our community has grown. Our subscribers now is almost 2,500, which I'm grateful. I'm still yet to make good money on YouTube. I maybe make about $30 or $40 a month, which, as you can see, does not really pay me for all the work that I put in on this channel. So, it's just a lot. I feel like it's a lot, producing all the content and still being able to take care of you guys who are paying me so that I can help you with your stores and still offer 30-minute consultations so that you can come and see if me and you can work together and we can help you open a beauty supply store with me and my team. Some of you are taking that to a whole nother level. You're booking the calls and not showing up to the calls. So it's just frustrating because I have so much going on top of me running my own business, my own beauty supply store, helping others open their own beauty supply store, being a store manager for my store, and helping a lot of people, and also creating content on YouTube and now TikTok, and having our podcast. As much as we have a lot of team members on board right now, we have someone who's helping us with our content, someone who's helping us with our websites, someone who's helping us with clients, concierge, like just making sure that the clients understand what the next steps are and just helping them out. And some of you are working directly with me, so if I choose to work with you directly, it's because maybe your situation is a little bit tricky, maybe you went through someone else and things were not done the right way. So I'm coming in to rectify a lot of mistakes, and that's when you will be working directly with me. But some of you are also working with our client concierge team, who are killing it. They're doing a very, very good job. I'm super proud of them. So all of this would not have been possible, if we were not growing. So I'm excited for that, and thank you so much for all the support, watching the YouTube videos, being part of our Facebook community, being part of our monthly subscription, and just being part of us. If we've helped you in any way to open your store, I'm 100% grateful that you found this drive that I pursued to have helped you. This is the main point of the Beauty Supply Insider. We're here to create a community over competition. So we're not competing against each other. We are all one huge community trying to grow and trying to stay together. So if you're trying to have a community, join a community, have a business bestie, someone who understands you, it's really, really beneficial. I also happened to have a business bestie. She unfortunately, she had used someone else to help her open her store, and things didn't turn out the best for her. Even after working together with her and like helping each other stay afloat, it came to a point where she had to close her store and declare bankruptcy, and that was really hard to watch. It was really difficult, because I know how much she really sacrificed for it, and to just have someone out there killing dreams is sad. So because of what I went through with her, and just seeing that pain and seeing that struggle, this is why I do this. Like, I'm just out here trying to help each and every one of you so you can achieve your dreams and get into the industry. Because trust me, when the people who came before us, when they say they were Black-owned beauty supply stores, they were ignored. I was ignored too. No one responded to my emails. No one responded to my calls, my texts. I still have accounts that I don't have myself, and I'm still, still doing it. We've found channels to get those products, even though we cannot buy directly from the vendor, and those channels are what I'm helping you guys get access to. The channels that help me be that store that has products, even though the vendors don't want to sell it to me, right? So yeah, I have been taking in a lot of you guys and helping you and dedicating that time and all that, but some of you have taken advantage of me being nice. Some of you have misused the resources that I've provided. Like, I would have some of you book one call with me consultation. We discuss, we talk about ways I can help you, send you an email, and then you would book another call and just like, oh, I'm following up, I just have a few more questions. And what I realized is that I'm thinking that I'm helping you make a decision on how I can help you, but you just want to come to my calls and just get it for free. Like, you want to just ask me questions, let me answer them for free, waste my time and then just disappear. So yeah, so unfortunately, as my personal assistant has mentioned, I have a lot of joyriders in my group. I have a lot of freebie hunters. There's nothing wrong with being a freebie hunter. Don't get me wrong. Like, I am not saying it's a bad thing. It's just a bad thing for me. Okay, so it's not a bad thing for you. If you can get any kind of help for free, absolutely go for it. Okay, I get it. When I started out, I was on a tight budget too, and I tried to cut costs in everything that I could, but getting guidance was not one of those things that I was gonna cut cost, because it's a very pricey cost. So in light of that, we are going to have our free 30-minute consultation calls still there, but it's gonna be more structured. So you will have to fill in a Google form, fill in your details, fill in the kind of help that you're looking for, and why you think we will be able to help you. Because we want to make sure that this is actually something you're looking for. Okay, like you seeking us, you reaching out to us, sending emails, booking a call, you have to want it. Okay, I don't want you to book a call with me and just waste time. You already know you don't really need me. You're just coming in to see, what the heck, what can I get, right? For example, last week I had this guy reach out to me. He told me he's already opened like probably 3 weeks, and I was like, okay, cool, so you already opened. Why again are you here? Like, what is it that you're looking for? And he was like, well, I'm still struggling to get vendors. So he's in the New York area, right? And he was buying inventory from Atlanta and from California. And on the call, I was like, well, you actually probably need to start utilizing vendors who are closer to you, because you're probably paying too much money on shipping. And he was like, oh yeah, I think I've heard that there's some vendors around here in my area. So who are they? And I was like, well, I could just go ahead and send you over our vendor list. It has all the vendors and the information will be right there for you, right? And he goes like, oh no, I just need a couple of names. I don't need like the whole vendor list. So yes. And then he goes like, well, why don't you just send me an email? We'll see if I will be interested. Yeah. So I was like, okay, so that's basically that person knew from the get-go they didn't really need our help, and it was just a waste of time, right? And another couple I talked with recently, they purchased items from another store that was closing, and we were on a call with them and we were just talking about it. And for them, they were considering a big space, right? Like 10,000 square feet space, and the monthly rent is gonna be $8,000. So I was honest, right? I didn't have to say it. They really wanted the space, but I was like, listen, I get it. You're still very new. You don't want to be having an $8,000 rent on you, right? Don't do it. Find a smaller space. Ask if the space can be split in half. I'll be okay with $4,000 a month. But honestly, for me, even $4,000 is literally my max. It doesn't matter what that space is. As a new store, you don't want to be tied to very expensive costs. Okay, so we talked about that, and I was like, is there any other kind of help I can help you with? And they were like, oh, the person who sold us the inventory also offered to guide us and be a consultant to them and help them with their store. So I was like, okay, so you already also have someone who's gonna help you, right? Like it's like, okay, I guess I have not really explained that when you reach out to me, I want you to really reach out to me because you need my help, not because you're just trying to see if you can get more things for free. I don't know. I just feel like it's getting abused. Like the free 30-minute consultation is getting abused. Like there's no point of you to book the first time, book the second time, book the third time, and then also the people who are booking calls are not showing up. It's just putting too much pressure on me and my team right now. So we're gonna have to say no to some of you, and I hope you will understand that I have to do that, and I'm sorry if I'm gonna hurt you in any way, shape, or form. I'm honestly doing this because I have to apologize ahead of time, because it does feel different from the whole purpose of having Beauty Supply Insider. Like the whole purpose of us having this is so that we are accessible, we are affordable, we can help each and every person, and no one is left behind. But some of you will just need to chant that path on your own. You will learn some skills, right? You will fail, but that, just take those as lessons. And let's just respect each other's time, right? Like, I think that's the best way for me to say that. All right, so now that that's out of the way, so if you need us, book a call, okay? I'm excited, I want to help you, but it has to be worth it for you and for me, okay? If you just want to get free information, I promise you I'm posting more videos on YouTube. I'll be out more often. I'll post more on TikTok. We're just gonna do more on the podcast, and I have some pretty good news. I'll also be launching a beauty supply book, okay? So those are all new things. Obviously, you can see I'm trying to save up my time so that I can do the other things that also give me joy. Okay, all right. I think it's also fair to say that we have achieved so much within the 1 year that we intentionally decided to become the Beauty Supply Insider. We have the Beauty Supply Secrets course that has been amazing. So we did our first round in October, we did a second round in January, and we are now doing the third round in April, and this will also be a live course, so meaning that it was self-paced, you're gonna do it yourself, but then I'll be there with you on a live call and we can just go over what you went through. If you have any questions and anything like that, like, it doesn't get any better than that. No one is even offering anything for the price and all that value that you're getting. And on top of that, to even make it even better, we are adding in our Beauty Supply Build Your Business Credit course. This course is phenomenal. Let me tell you, like, when I started, I wish someone told me that I should have started building my business credit. Honestly, I started building my business credit literally maybe 1 year after I was open. Like, I was so slow. I did not take these things. And this actually reminds me of something. So when you reach out to me and I give you a price, I'm not really giving you a price because that's, you know, that's what the value of what you're getting. You're also getting so much more. You're learning from all the mistakes that I did, all the things that I did wrong, and you're just gonna be 10 steps ahead. You're gonna have even much bigger success than I did, because I was a little bit of a, you know, late start because I was figuring out everything by myself. But now you get to start on a sprint. Like, I started here and you're starting here. We're all heading up there, so you're way much better. That's what you're paying for, okay? All right, so one of our students, who's actually gonna be opening an online beauty supply store, started with us on the Build Your Business Credit course, right? And she got approved for $7,000 on her first application. I know. I was like, what? She told me, she was like, yeah, I was, when they told her, yeah, you've been approved for 7,000, she was like, really? Me? I know, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. And there's no point for you to be struggling with your business if you can build your own business credit and just fund your business as a business. You don't have to be using your personal credit to support your business. It can support itself. Trust me, just do it the right way. Okay? All right. More updates. So I don't want to make this video too long, but the last update that I have is our subscription. Okay, so I launched a subscription last year in September. It's $37 a month. It was like monthly subscriptions, monthly newsletters, and one group call. We're actually gonna be having that group call this evening. So that subscription has always been $37 a month. Okay, and those people who are on that subscription, you know, have been loyal. They started with me when we started, right? They're gonna lock that price in, so they'll continue paying the $37, but we're gonna add more things to the monthly subscription, and we're gonna bump up the price so that I can deliver more to you, I can serve more, and we can just give way more help, because I see it. As of right now, we allow people to order products with our accounts only after we have tried to set you up with vendors and you did not get approved. So if you applied for a vendor account and it got denied, we'll help you out until you get approval, or just set up and lay up ways for you to get access to those products. Okay, so for all our monthly subscribers, they will get access to that as well. And for all our monthly subscribers, they'll continue getting the newsletters every month. They'll continue having the group call every month, so it's a one group call a month. And we're gonna add in a personal call for 20 minutes every month for those in the subscription. Okay, so this way I'm getting rid of all the unnecessary free calls that I was having, and actually giving it to my paid clients who are actually paying me for my worth. Well, not my worth, but like for the value they're getting, paying me every month, and I can serve them, and I can give them those empty slots that I was just giving out for free. I can give it to them so that I can impact their businesses much better. So I'm so excited. And the subscription right now, anyone who's worked with us in any way, shape, or form, if you've purchased anything from us, I'm not talking about the free templates and the free vendor lists. I'm talking about if you've paid us $200 and above in any way for any services, you can reach out to me. The email is catherine@beautysupplyinsider.com, or the name of my store. You can reach out to me, send me an email there, or you can join our Facebook group and just let me know that you want to be part of the newsletter. We'll be rolling it out for a 2-month period for free. So all those people who are paying us the $37 a month, we're gonna halt your payment for the next 2 months. So that will be for the month of May, and for the month of June we will halt your payment. And then once we release that subscription back to everyone, we can continue with that payment, or you can just continue with your payment and get access to the 20-minute calls with us for that month. Everyone else who's coming in for a free trial, you will not get the free call with me for 20 minutes. I'm not going to offer that during the free trial, but after the 2-month free trial is over, you can start setting up calls with me. But the ones who already have in our team, you can still get access to that. Okay, all right, so that's all the updates. So yeah, so we're gonna only have the course that people have signed up for the month of April. So if you reached out to me in the emails and you mentioned that you would like to join our course as we start in the month of May, then I would love for you to make sure your seat is secured, because once this wraps up for April, that's it. We're gonna hold everything else for the next 2 months. So for the month of May and for the month of June, we are stopping everything because we're restructuring our programs. Okay, prices are gonna change. So if you have any email from me that gave you a different price, I want to let you know right now that that's an old price, and we will not honor that after April of 2024. So if you still want to take advantage of any offer that I gave you, this is your opportunity to take that. If it gets to May, please don't come to me and say, hey Kathy, you told me this before, because it's expired now. Okay. All right, I'm so excited for all of you. I'm so excited for all of us Black and minority owned beauty supply stores in the industry. Our work is being seen. We're being appreciated. Okay, they're seeing our effort. It's all good. We're doing a great job. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I know this is not easy, but having a community is worth it. Okay, and having to stay at home and spend time with your family, you know, after it's paid off, you're gonna have to put in some hours and some time, but it does pay off. Look at me now. Like, if you guys see how my store started and where I am right now, I am 100% living proof that this actually works. Okay. All right, so again, I will leave the Google form document. If you want to work with us, you can fill that up, and then we'll send you a link to book a call with us only after we have approved that you're actually in need of our help and that we can actually help you. So if we feel like we're not a good fit, no problem, we can try again next time. Okay. All right,